still getting a lot of ticking and scratching on these trees. There are a lot of old ancient trees around here, and I am getting a lot of activity from these trees, almost like they're communicating with each other.
We just played hot or cold with a ghost to find his tombstone.
Really?
So, from the beginning,
so was Thomas, he was dropping acorns on us.
Mainly right here.
Did you hear that? You heard that?
I heard that very clear.
What was that?
Sounds like somebody screaming.
Yeah, it's telling us to go, whatever it is. So I got devil earlier, or Satan. Jenny.
Hey guys, it's Drew with Living History Comes Alive and Living History's Mysteries. I'm here at St. Joe Bertrand Cemetery right here in the old ghost town of Bertrand, Michigan, which is now the southern tip of Niles, Michigan. Of course, I got Amy here with me from Mindless Adventures. We got a special guest tonight, or two special guests tonight. I got Tommy Tombstone here from a non-Sasquatch production. And I got his girl Maya, his camera woman, his number one.
The number one, the best.
Oh yeah.
One of the finest.
Go on, tell them a little bit about yourself, dude.
Yeah, hi, I'm Tommy. I've been doing videos for quite some time. I recently just started doing ghost vlogs, kind of ghost hunting videos the past year, and recently started back up this beginning of this summer. And I ran into him, was watching one of his videos actually about Silverbrook Cemetery, got a lot of information there, and we went there, got a lot of good stuff, and the rest is history. Here we are now.
Glad to have you out here with us,
yeah,
bud.
It's a pleasure.
Let's get to this, see what we can find out here tonight. There's a lot of stories about this place. I'm going to see how many of them we can either prove or debunk. Stick with us. Now, the Catholic faith first came to St. Joe County in the 1600s with the arrival of French traders. Just not 2 miles directly north of here is Fort St. Joseph, right here on the St. Joe River. Now, right here behind me, you'll see this concrete shaping on the ground. This is the actual outlay of the original St. Joseph Chapel. The brick church was built in 1837, but previous to that was a log church that sat here. This is one of the locations that is said to be haunted. Stories have come out, many over the years, especially when the old church still stood, of people hearing singing in the church. We'll get into a little bit of that story later, but let's just say that when those people went into the church, they seen a full mass going on, and everybody but them vanished. The village of Bertrand, Michigan was located inside of Bertrand Township, which is located about a mile south of what was then a budding Niles, Michigan, and about a mile or so north of the Michigan-Indiana line. The village was originally settled in 1808 by Joseph Bertrand. The village grew rapidly, and by the 1830s had several inns, bars, and dry goods stores. Around the mid-1830s, the town began to diminish as trade with the Native Americans started to fall off due to Black Hawk's War and a feared uprising of the Potawatomi on the eastern side of Lake Michigan. This caused the village to decline, and people moved to plots of land all over what is now Bertrand Township. The only thing remaining of Bertrand are a few cemeteries and historical markers. All right, guys, we are actually inside the perimeter of the St. Joe Mission. I have got out the EMF detector. We're going to give this thing a hit and see what we can figure out. Is there anybody here? I know there's been reports in the past of when the church was still standing, people seeing a ghostly mass occurring. Oh. Oh, hello. Let's go on and pull out the voice box, see what we can find here.
Started scanning.
All right, is anyone here? Anyone who'd like to talk?
Dead.
Dead. Yes, sadly you all are.
Science.
Science. Yes, this is science. I am using scientific technology. Quitter. All right, guys, I don't know if you can hear this or not, but no sooner did Amy and I get here, before Tommy and Maya even showed up, we were getting a ticking in the trees. And we are actually getting some kind of a high-pitched something back off in this direction towards the river. I don't know if it can be heard or not. I don't know if it can be heard or not. I don't know if it can be heard or not. What the hell was that? Do you ever get one of those feelings when you feel like you're being watched and you don't see anybody? That's exactly what I'm getting right now. It's almost like something's touching me. At this moment, it felt like somebody walked up behind me and put their hand on my right shoulder as if to startle me. I'm not crazy about this. Still getting a lot of ticking and scratching on these trees. There are a lot of old ancient trees around here, and I am getting a lot of activity from these trees, almost like they're communicating with each other. I felt like something touched my leg just a second ago, and I looked down and there's nothing there, but I also just a few minutes ago felt something touch my shoulder. This is a very, very eerie place. We've already had movement in the woods line. We actually had a deer come charging through here a little bit ago. So we're really gonna have to watch ourselves tonight. There's a lot of activity out here, and we're gonna do our best to stay safe. Does anybody want to speak to us? I can hear you out there.
October.
October. It's almost October. October is also the month of my birth. Region. Explain region. This is the Great Lakes region. This is right now we are in the old town of Bertrand. It's now Niles, but it's the Great Lakes region. Across. You came across the Ohio Valley to settle here? Other. The other direction? You came from the south? Satan. Oh my God. God. Satan. What the hell?
70.
All right, guys, I just came over here and joined Amy, Tommy, and Maya. They're getting a lot of communication through the music box and through their voice recorder.
To the spirit of Embark, where is your, are you located in this cemetery? Couldn't say what it says. I something.
Where is your grave located? Is it close to here? Is the couple that was murdered here by Gray Eagle here?
Gray Owl.
Gray Owl? I'm hearing footsteps in the woods. Or like somebody stepping on sticks.
I heard I did just now.
What is your name? Are you in the woods?
Was that you embarked in the woods?
Can you see me? All right, yeah, so we were, I was over here with Amy. She said that she did some day shots here, or day recording, and she got a bit of stuff speaking to her over here. Well, what did it say again?
Father don't. Stabbed. There was a few names. Olivia, Angelique, and Jason. That's all I can think of right offhand.
That might have been Maya. So yeah, so I was like, okay, we're gonna go over here. So right off the bat, I set my paranormal music box down by this grave here. I think it's Claffey. That's how you pronounce it. Anyways, so she started using her app, and we got Embark. And when we said, what was your name? And then a little tiny bit later, I used my spirit box here, and same thing, got Embark on there. And then Maya, my camera woman, said, is that your name? And it said yes. And as well as the music box went off, and on her app, the meters or whatever were going like crazy for a second there. So we definitely had something here for a second, which is pretty gnarly.
All right, guys, I brought the EMF detector over here. I'm going to go on and kick it on. I'm going to see what we can pick up over here by the grave.
So Drew's got the
Claffey, James Claffey. Are you here? Would you like to speak to us? Oh,
spike
hello.
there. Oh, you're stepping in the range of the music box.
That's you.
Yeah, I gotta step like more like right in here. Yeah, so he's using the EMF detector here, and it spiked there for a second. To the spirits that were just communicating with us there for a second, to the spirit of Embark, if that's your name, can you make your presence known to this EMF detector?
Yep, all you gotta do is get close to it, and the more energy you have, the more lights will light up. It'll go all the way up to red. James or Mary, can you touch the little black box? I'll tell you what, I'll even put the little black box right here, if I can keep them setting off their music box. Come on and speak to us. I know there's hardly been anybody out here for the last year or so to visit you. We're here to learn about you. We're interested in knowing that you're still here and that you're well.
Don't be afraid to set it off. We just want to talk to you. We want to just know that you're here with us.
Here, I'm going to pull back real quick. Keep out of the range of your music box. Anybody?
Is the light scaring you off?
Could be the noise too. Nope.
Nothing.
Judy, oops.
Oh, sorry.
You
Sorry,
want to
blinding
tell
you.
us the story on these brothers?
Sorry.
Yeah, I can do that. The reason I said something about the noise, there has been a lot of studies done with parapsychology and in different locations, and they have surmised that these white noise machines, due to the fact that the dead are used to silence, to have someone, I just heard something in these woods back here. Yeah, I got some kind of movement back here behind me.
It's going off.
Your music box is going off.
Yeah, it went off.
Okay, we are here at the grave of Morris and John Doolin. They both fought with Company E's 12th Michigan Infantry, and there is record here in the county of Morris actually being buried here. But there is absolutely no record whatsoever of John ever being buried here in this cemetery or in this county. We're thinking since these stones were put in the 90s for soldiers from the Civil War who did not have gravestones, that they just assumed that John was interned with his brother, but there is no record of it. It's one more mystery of this place. Okay, I'm back over here at the grave where we were at earlier with the EMF detector. When Amy and I were just off filming in a different location, this music box of theirs continued to go off. So I actually wanted to come back over here and see if we could capture anything. What is that light right there? I'm not seeing it. There is no light on the ground right there. I don't know what that is, but whatever it is, the camera is picking it up. I wanted to come back over here and see if the music box went off while I was here filming. Here in just a moment, you'll see a light anomaly fly at the music box and then shoot off to the woods behind the grave. This is immediately followed by an unidentified deep guttural breath that we can't figure out. Is anyone here? Would anybody like to speak to me? Law. What about the law? Bar?
You mind if I interrupt for a second?
No, go for it.
We just had a weird
We had a
experience.
weird. It was crazy over there. We need to go over here. I'm telling you. So, do you want me to tell about it?
We just played hot or cold with a ghost to find his tombstone.
Really?
So, from the beginning,
So it was Thomas, he was dropping acorns on us.
when we first came here, Maya from the beginning said right over there, she got like some weird creepy vibes. Sure enough, we went over there, and it started like immediately we went over there. It started dropping acorns, and one almost
Could you,
literally
like,
hit her
replay this?
2 times.
Oh shit.
And we asked, "What is their name?" And it said Thomas. And then we got like, do you, I forget what it said, but he's like, "Are you the ones? Do you like dropping acorns?" And it says yes. What did it say? Did it say it was fun, or funny, or something?
It's funny.
It's funny.
Or it's fun.
And then it just dropped a couple more times, and then we said, are you located over here? And I forget. And then we were like, "Do you want to play hot or cold?" And it was literally saying like cold. I don't think we got hot, but then it said like to the left. And then
Okay, here I'm recording. Oh,
and then
no,
we got to the tombstone. It was an unmarked one, and I said, "Thomas, this is your grave," and it said it was.
Nice.
That was pretty freaking crazy. I haven't had that much of crazy experience like that in a while. That was pretty interesting.
Very cool.
So I don't know if you want to try going over there, because we got
Okay,
a lot of
okay.
activity over there.
I just
Okay,
saw a light
awesome.
right
Oh.
back here.
And she got footsteps and felt like I went over there and got goosebumps, like a chill for like a second after she said she heard like footsteps. We kept hearing stuff around us too.
Oh, wow.
It's gonna be hard to hear on that camera.
A lot of activity out here, guys. All right, guys, this right here is the grave that Tommy and Maya were just talking about, that they were playing hot and cold at. It's an unmarked grave. We have no way of knowing for sure if this is Thomas's grave or not. But I'm gonna pull out the meter. I'm gonna see what I can pick up, and we'll go from there. Thomas, is this your grave?
You still recording?
You are? I just heard an acorn come through the leaves.
Yeah, I did too. Off to the right.
Thomas, was that you dropping the acorns on us or near us?
I am live,
If you
guys.
can see this little black box that I'm holding right here, Thomas, you can touch it, and depending upon how strong you are, you can make different colored lights light up. It can go all the way to green, to yellow, to orange, to red. So I'm going to set this right here, and if you want to touch it and make the colors go off, you can.
Should we bring the spirit back out and talk to him?
Yeah, we can try it while that's going on.
That sounds weird. I'm recording, so. I am live streaming.
Okay, so yeah, we'll leave that going. So pay attention to that as well. I'll start the spirit box again as well. Is the spirit of Thomas still with us here?
I almost said it is right away.
Yeah, that sounded like it is.
Could you drop some acorns for us?
Thomas, are you here?
Don't be scared. They're friendly. Just like you. Did you enjoy playing hot or cold with us?
Bart, yeah, you were dropping acorns off from the bark of the tree.
It said bark.
Remember?
Yeah, we remember.
How old are you? Could you tell us your age?
You might want to go back over that when you get home and listen to it, because it either just said 19 or 90.
Did it really?
Yes, it did. The first time, right
It
after the
says
first time you
behind.
asked. Yes, we'd like to play hot and cold again.
You are
It
important.
said cold.
Oh, Oh,
quiver.
acorn got close to us there.
That's, now see, that's weird because he just said cold on your box and said quiver here. Yes, you're safe. We intend no harm whatsoever.
Could you show us more acorns?
One just fell right behind the stone a second ago.
Why do you like dropping acorns on people?
Kept? Who's kept?
I think you have a bloody nose.
Who?
I think you have a bloody nose.
Me?
Yeah. This one.
Other side? Is it?
Or it might be a shadow on mine.
I think it might be a shadow.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, 'cause I don't get bloody noses.
It's funny, right before you said that, it said new
Paint?
cut.
It just said paint.
Paint?
Maya's talking about she thought I had a bloody nose. It just said
and
paint.
right after that, a second ago, it said new cut.
New cut?
I'm not seeing two eyes. I was a little blinded by the light in front of me that you have.
Okay, well there's a tombstone, and then it looks like there's two eyeballs almost.
Yeah, we were just over here across, there it goes again. We were just over across the cemetery, guys, and we noticed the music box going off.
Show how it only goes off on the one end and not around the other corners.
See, it only goes off when something moves to the left side of it. In this still shot of the light anomaly that flew from my direction when we all heard that scream, it cannot be a bug as no wings are present. Here shortly you will see a perfect bug.
Did you hear that? You heard that.
I heard that very clear.
What was that?
Sounded like somebody screaming. There it went again.
When I pull the spirit box and ask questions, I seem
Oh,
to get a lot
there
of
it goes.
I'm not seeing any like moss or anything flying by it. Right in front of it. Sometimes we've had moss go off.
Mm-hmm.
In front of it, it goes off, but I'm not seeing it.
Awesome. Give me the spirit box. Were you just standing behind a tombstone? No.
Oh,
That was clear.
That was very clear.
Do you know who it was? Were you setting off the music box?
to the spirit who was setting off the music box, we all saw you from a distance. Can you slate your name for us so that we know that you're here?
Sound like George.
Yeah, I think I heard George too.
Is your name George?
Is Angelique here?
Mayday? Are you a pilot?
Definitely warmer.
This like warm.
Yeah.
It feels like hot. Did something happen to the side of your head when you died? So my ears burn. Are you causing my ears to burn?
Okay, this is the second time that I've had something tell us it's time to leave. This time it said exit.
I think so.
The
My,
seat.
my ears burn. Oh God. I just feel them both.
Earlier when I wasn't filming, I actually had something say leave. Now I got exit and just got the seat inside.
It's telling us to leave.
What is inside? What is inside? What are you trying to tell us? What's here? Urine tray. Cover.
You think he was playing when he died? I just put something on there.
Yep, there's Ian. Yep.
Shit was there for a second.
Yeah, there's something here enough. It's telling us to go, whatever it is. So I got devil earlier, or Satan. Jenny.
I have a lot of names out here. Maybe I should do some.
Might be a good idea.
I think so, because my ears like they burn. I don't know if you feel weird about touching my ears.
No.
So just put your hand like on my ears.
It is warm.
They just burn. They started burning when I started talking to them.
Zero.
Well, we're talking about leaving. Yeah, Tommy, do you want to tell my live stream without the lighting?
Oh, yeah, yeah. So yeah, I'm Tommy Tombstone. I have my own YouTube channel.
Maya.
All right, guys, they're saying their goodbyes. They're closing out their live stream. Amy's been doing a live stream. Hope you guys had a chance to watch it. If not, catch it on the rerun. We're picking up a lot of contact here. We're picking up a lot of straight up, direct, leave, get out, enough. We're going to go on and call it.
Look at that.
What is what?
What is that out there?
You guys definitely take care of yourself. Take care of each other. God bless you. God love you. We do. Hopefully we survive this. We'll catch you later.